Imagine this. You're in a conversation that's turning sharp. Someone challenges your beliefs, not politely, but with edge, with heat. You feel the flush rise in your face, your mind races. You need to say something, anything to push back. But you don't. You sit with the tension. You hold the silence. The other person becomes uncomfortable. They fidget, fill the space with more words. You remain still, calm, in control. What just happened? You didn't win with words, you won with presence. This is the kind of strength most people never talk about. And it's the kind of power the philosopher Lao Tzu called the mastery of self. So what is this hidden strength? Why do those who pause, who don't react, often shape reality more than those who do? Let's explore. Have you ever noticed how hard it is not to respond when someone provokes you? It's like a reflex, emotional, automatic, primal. But why? Because deep down, we equate reacting with protecting ourselves. We think silence is submission, that speaking up means strength, but that's an illusion. Here's what's really happening. Ego preservation. When someone disagrees with us, it threatens our identity. Our brain goes into defense mode, not to find truth, but to protect the image we've built of ourselves. Fear of insignificance. In a fast-moving world, silence feels like invisibility. We rush to speak, to post, to argue, just to remind others we exist. Social conditioning. We're taught that confidence looks loud, that the louder voice wins. But the wisest minds in history would disagree. This brings us to an ancient but radical idea. True strength is not in the reaction, it's in the restraint. Let's go back in time. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, ruled an empire while facing betrayal, war, and disease. And yet, his private writings don't focus on revenge or control. Instead, he writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Aurelius believed that emotions are not enemies, but they are not leaders either. He didn't suppress feelings, he observed them, then decided how to respond, not from impulse, but from purpose. The Zen masters of Japan had a similar mindset. They taught their students that true enlightenment doesn't come from knowing all the answers. It comes from not reacting to every question, because every reaction pulls you away from your center and gives your power away. There's a famous story in Zen tradition. A traveler insults a monk, calls him useless, slow, weak. The monk listens quietly. After a while, the traveler asks, "Aren't you going to say anything?" The monk smiles. If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong? The traveler is stunned into silence. That moment, that pause, that's the philosophy in action. The monk didn't avoid conflict, he disarmed it with awareness. Now let's bring it back to you. What happens when you choose not to argue? Not to respond to an online comment? Not to defend every opinion? At first, it feels like surrender. But in reality, you're doing something far more powerful. You're breaking the cycle. Every argument has energy, and whoever controls the tempo controls the outcome. The person who stays calm creates space, and in that space, they gain the upper hand. Think of great negotiators. They speak less, listen more, and when they talk, every word counts. It's not silence from weakness, it's strategic stillness. Here's the truth. You don't have to win every debate. You don't have to prove you're right. And you certainly don't have to react just because someone else wants a fight. In fact, the most powerful people in history often said the least until the right moment arrived. So next time someone tries to pull you into an argument, ask yourself, is this a chance to assert control or a trap to lose it? Mastery doesn't come from domination, it comes from direction. And sometimes, the strongest move you can make is no move at all. If this made you think, if it challenged you even a little, subscribe to Mindforge Archive. Here we don't shout over the noise, we listen beneath it. Because power isn't in the argument, it's in the awareness behind it.